Right. So, Odd, if you don't mind, let's take a couple of minutes and talk about a little book that just came out since we've been talking about
It looks
books.
long. Could you like?
It is a pretty,
Wow, it's a big
pretty
boy.
thick book. It doesn't reach 500 pages, 400 460 pages,
Oh, okay,
basically.
it looks longer.
Uh,
Wow.
Kwame Mbalia, sorry if I messed up your name, The Last Order, celebrating the 10th anniversary of The Force Awakens. I'll say, because we talked about,
10th
oh
anniversary.
no, you can't see it because I don't have a 4K camera, but the grays are coming out on my beard here. You can see it, but
I
it's
actually
there.
have. My wife was counting the grays on my face and chest and head this morning, and I was like,
Dude, my wife plucks my eyebrows sometimes, and she sees a gray hair right here in the middle. Every time she sees it, no, we gotta get that out. We're there. I mean, me more than you, but anyway, you're getting there. So just as we mentioned, you mentioned as we are talking about the Hunt for Ben Solo, that if the movie comes out and it's something different than what we were promised, quote unquote, I'll say The Last Order, which is a great book, did my main criticism about it was the expectation that I have based on what a lot of people were hoping this book was going to be about. And I'll try to stay spoiler free for the most part. But if you're looking for a story that is a post Rise of Skywalker story to see where Finn and Jannah are heading, temper your expectations. Yes,
"Oh,
we get chapters that are post Rise of Skywalker. That's how the book starts. Probably the first two or three chapters are that way, but 80% of the book is pre The Force Awakens. We get to see the backstory
what
to
percent?
Finn.
80.
80%. So the beginning and the last two chapters are post Rise of Skywalker. Everything else is before The Force Awakens. So I think everyone knows, and if not, this happens in the first chapter, is this new character, Coy Trilla, who's a tea farmer. I will say I love this guy, this kid. I'm not gonna say little kid, he's like at least 18 or something like that. He was in the Battle of Exegol when it's not Navy, it's people. He was there on his ship, and he's helping out now, bringing refugees from worlds that were closer to the First Order, bringing them back to Agent Claus and helping with that kind of rebuilding those places. So he comes to Agent Claus with a message directly for Finn. I say, you need to find Finn and give him this message directly. And basically, there's a ship that they rescued. It's filled with kids that the First Order abducted to basically turn them into stormtroopers. And that's what they've been doing for these past couple of months, I guess. I don't know the exactly time period after Rise of Skywalker. So it comes with a message, hey, we found this ship, and it was going to X sector, to a sector out there. I can't remember the name. And when Finn and Jannah hear the name of that sector, their minds trip like, no, we gotta go there and figure out what's happening because that's bad. So you're like, okay, here we go. Let's see where this goes. And then most of the book goes then to their past. They, of course, are not together. It's Finn's kind of journey and Jannah's journey. I love Jannah's story. We find out how she joined Company 77, why Company 77 decides as a whole group to leave the First Order, and we find them in that moon. We figure out how that happens. So I think Jannah's story is the one I love the most. We know a little bit more about Finn because we've been with him for the whole trilogy.
Do we
I
learn
mean,
his name?
no, so they don't have
Oh,
names. We just have so
okay.
FN2187,
That's cool.
TC1719. We find out how Jannah got her name, Jannah. I'm not gonna spoil it, but we do find it. So she's the leader of this kind of stormtrooper company, her own squad. She's a leader already. She looks up to Captain Phasma. Captain Phasma shows up in the book. She kind of takes Jannah under her wing and has big expectations for her. So that's pretty cool. We have Captain Cardinal. That we know that him and Phasma don't get along.
We
He's
get
more
Captain Cardinal
Cardinal is there. He's more in the Finn side of the story. So again, the story
with his
is pretty
crimson armor and everything.
everything. And when him and Phasma
Oh,
look at each other, it's like I hate you, and I know you hate me too, and I
oh,
don't
that's so
care.
cool.
This again, the story is great, but it's not what I was hoping it was. So that's why, again, temper your expectations and you'll get a great book. Uh, for his part, Finn is still like, yes, the First Order is the best thing. We need to take the message of the First Order to all the worlds out there. And then you see how it slowly starts kind of tempering. But by the Force Awakens, he's still there. So he's with this guy called, what's his name? Major Chetachi Gold. He's kind of the one that takes the message of the First Order to other planets. Kind of the morale boost that they give the soldiers every morning came from him. So Finn and this other stormtrooper are now, because they won a match, they're now serving as his bodyguard as he goes through different systems. And it's Star Wars and something happens, and then we have their action and what happens with them. And on the other side, something similar with Jannah and her group. They do great on a mission against some pirates, and then Company 77 say, hey, there's more pirates or something's happening in this other planet. We need you guys to come with us. And then that story takes place. So the book goes chapter by chapter between those two guys. Okay. And then once in a while, it goes to the new character, Corey Trilla, and how he's hanging or trying to hang with heroes of the Resistance, Finn and Jannah. Lando's there at the beginning. Poe is there, C-3PO and BB-8. So it starts to like, man, I can't wait to see where this goes. Yeah. But then again, most of it is a little bit in the past.
How deep into after the Rise of Skywalker do we get? Like,
I'm gonna say,
do we learn like what's happening after? Like,
no. The only thing we know is that the people on Agent Claus and the Resistance are helping or bringing refugees back to their planet to try to figure out what's going on. And when Finn and Jannah find out that the First Order is still adopting kids, they try to stop that.
Yeah.
And then they go to figure that out. But again, most of that happens a little bit at the beginning, a little bit at the end. In the middle, maybe not that much, maybe 1 or 2 chapters.
Okay.
Most of it is in the past before the Force Awakens. I don't think they specifically said 2 months after the Battle of Exegol. I don't think they go that specific, but you can tell. I mean, there's no mention of Rey, of where she was. There's no mention of Chewbacca or Snoke, Kylo Ren. None of that is mentioned. It's first. I'll say it's pretty cool because you're spending the whole book with the First Order, which we rarely spend time with the bad guys. It's just a bad guy book, basically. And there's kind of good people in there with Finn and Jannah. So again, I really enjoyed the story. I was just hoping that it was more, we're going to see maybe Jedi Finn or Finn using his force sensitivity. And then when I saw where the book was going, I'm like, okay, I guess they're not going to do a lot of post-Rise of Skywalker before any movies or any visual medium, which I guess are the main thing. They're not going to reveal a lot of those stuff in books. So,
yeah.
Cool. So, yeah, I think I gave it like a 3.5, 3.75 stars. Very good. It's pretty long, like you saw. Names of the characters are a little bit confusing at the beginning because they're all FN 2187, TC 1719, FO 7155, 12 214. You don't know who the hell is who till about halfway. Okay, these people are with Finn, this other group with Jannah. It takes a little bit to know where the story.
Yeah.
Who are you following at certain points?
Cool.
All right, so Kwame Mbalia's The Last Order just came out on Tuesday. Again, thank you so much to Random House Worlds first for sending me an advance copy and then for the print ones. I really love, and it's a great cover. The two main guys there.
I really like it.
And then next week on Tuesday, actually 28th,